Yo, what's going on, guys? DJ Hess here. I'm bringing you guys the next day of my zombie misadventures, and this is 30 Days of Zombies, and this is my countdown to Black Ops 2 Zombies. Really stoked for his Black Ops 2 Zombies, man. I hope they don't mess this shit up. I'm really hoping that it's dope. Like, remember that feeling when Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2. Remember that feeling when Modern Warfare 3 was about to come out, and the hopes and the like, we were just like, man, I can't wait for Modern Warfare 3 to come out. Like Modern Warfare 2 was a great game, and like all these improvements that they can make in Modern Warfare 3, and looking forward to seeing how they, how what direction they went in to make Modern Warfare 3 happen. So like, and then all of a sudden Modern Warfare 3 came out, and then you're like, so this is a survival mode thing that was supposed to be comparable to zombies. That really isn't fun at all, and you can play on the regular maps, and like it's just not fun at all. Like the whole system is just dumb in my opinion. I mean, if you guys like it, then don't take offense to what I'm saying, please. But I mean, for me, I was like, this is not it. It is not fun at all. And granted, they came out with some new modes, like Chaos mode was great. But it's like, here's the problem with Modern Warfare 3. Maybe this video is going to be on a rant about Modern Warfare 3. If you guys don't want to hear about that, maybe you don't want to watch this video. But I have a long time, so because this video is going to be long. This is a 30-minute or 20-minute video, and so god damn it, I'm doing a lot of these videos every single day for you guys. If you guys like this series, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. I don't ask for favorites ever. I don't really care if you favorite videos, but I do appreciate a thumbs up, and especially if you guys' accounts are linked to Twitter, then I can see that you guys thumbs them up, and then I can see like who you are as the persons that are thumbing up the video. So always like it when the accounts are linked. But anyway, back to Modern Warfare 3 disaster. So then all of a sudden, there was the whole countdown and wait for Modern Warfare 3, and then all of a sudden the game comes out, and at first it's fun. At first it's like, okay, there's new things. We can't really judge the game too much until we invest like a lot of time into it, and prestige at least once. I mean, I figured, and that's pretty shitty that you can't like judge a game until you prestige one time. And the reason why I say that is because it takes a long time to prestige, but when you do prestige at least once, you get access to all of the weapons and all of the perks and all of the everything that's needed for the game. And I think that's one of the problems with Call of Duty. And by problems, I mean my problem with the addiction part of it is because it gets to the point where you have like a crazy amount of like time invested into playing the game, and so you have to put in Call of Duty. I mean, you have to put in a couple days worth of gameplay at the very least to be able to be decent at it. Like if you're one of those people that can pick it up where right where the last like game type ended off, or I mean, if you could pick up and just get crazy Slayer games, and then like you should probably start a YouTube channel because stuff like that's impressive. But if you are like myself, and I mean, I'm an average player. Like I like to enjoy myself and have fun playing things. I'm also somewhat competitive. I like to win and I like to do good if I can. But the bottom line is I'm not like an overly like awesome player. So I have to put a lot of time and effort into my gameplays in order to be able to like get a decent kill, or decent KD or decent gameplays to be able to post. And especially when I was playing Modern Warfare 3, I decided to do and go like gold with every single gun, and well, every single gun except for like shotguns and snipers, which for me like would have been horrible. Actually, shotguns wouldn't have been as bad, but snipers would have been a friggin' joke. And at that point of the game, I ended up just giving it up because I got to 20 prestiges, and I was like, F it, like I'm not gonna just play this game just to get like try to get one gameplay with a friggin' sniper that's decent, and I'm so bad at sniping it would have been painful for you guys and for myself. But the monstrosity that occurs like when Modern Warfare 3 like has been played enough and got to the point where like, and I thought I was gonna die right here. I thought these guys can hurt you. Like I think they actually can, even though the bomb goes off. I've had it happen where they actually kill me. Um, but it was just not. I don't know. Modern Warfare 3 was so frustrating, and there was parts of the game that were great because you play, and yeah, Specialist was, I thought, a cool addition. be able to play with and use specialists and get all the perks. But at that point, it's like, how reliant is this game based on perks? Like if somebody decides to use that as a kill streak, they could still get a MOAB, which is obviously the best tactic to get a MOAB. But more importantly, like it shouldn't. I don't know. The multiplayer aspect shouldn't rely on kill streak or not kill streaks, on perks or kill streaks for that matter. But I think the whole system of whatever it was or what it became was just, I don't know. It's overly complicated, and I'm curious to see how Black Ops 2 is going to handle this for the multiplayer part of it. Um, but I mean, even at that, like, so I mean, so Modern Warfare 3 came out. It was a huge success financially, but then they have problems with the game, and then there's things like the dual FNGs that are recognized very very early in the game, where it is absolutely ridiculous how overpowered dual FNGs were, and in my opinion, in my opinion, the God damn it, I can't even speak right now. It's so late my time right now when I'm doing this commentary. I'm trying to knock a couple of these out for your guys' sake and for mine. But uh, the dual FNGs were horrible, and then in my opinion, Assassin was completely overpowered. Like, and granted, I'm somebody that reads. I definitely use the heartbeat, not heartbeat. I use the motion sensor, and I definitely pay attention to my radar. So I'm right here. I got stuck on the damn walls. I was like, where am I going? Um, but uh, but so yeah, half of it's because of my reliance on that stuff. But when you have Black Ops and SR-71 stops like Ghost, and then you have Modern Warfare 3, and literally nothing stops Assassin. Like, I mean, Marksman doesn't work on Assassin. Like, I mean, pretty much nothing but Blind Eye will work on Assassin. And if I don't know, if I'm using motion sensor, I can't use like grenades to stun people. So Blind Eye doesn't do anything to me. So maybe that was half of my problem. I didn't use Blind Eye enough, but I found Assassin to be completely overpowered, especially with advanced UAV not being showing up on that. Um, but there was a couple things here and there. I was like, you know what, this is horrible, and they patched some things here and there, but it took them so long to patch the M16. By far, hands down, the worst, in my opinion, the worst assault rifle in the game. And I did gold guns on every assault rifle. If you guys didn't see that, and by far the worst assault rifle in the game. Now they buffed it to the point where it's, excuse me, single burst kills. Like, in my opinion, if you're gonna have a 3-round burst gun with no stopping power, that's the way it should be. And if they make one of the guns a 3-round burst kill, such as I just swept down right here, such as the Type 95, if they make that with a 3-round burst kill, then why the heck wouldn't they make the other gun the same? Like, it's just, so I think that part of that is kind of silly, and I think that um, Black Ops 2, it looks like it's going to be helpful with all of the attachments that they have for these guns and stuff. I'm curious how the attachment function will be playing off in the zombies, or if it will be at all. It'd be really cool if they could actually like get gun attachments or whatever in zombies to some extent, as long as they don't make it overly complicated, because that's what it's looking like right now with all the attachments for the guns. It looks like it's going to be pretty darn complicated, um, but yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on that. I think that, like, I'm just hoping that they don't mess up a good thing, and we're all anticipating, we're all waiting to be able to play Black Ops 2. And the few people that have played Black Ops 2 have said that yes, it's great or whatever they might have said, but they also haven't had like the internet issues. And it seems like the way, and somebody else, I want to say it was Drifter, or somebody did a commentary. You know, it's sometimes I randomly catch commentaries, and it just happened to be the day where I watch one of the Drifters, and he mentioned something about lag compensation in Modern Warfare 3. It was such a pain in the ass that, I mean, for me personally, because I would have a 4-bar like host or whatever it might have been, and I would get like just one-upped every single time, like around the corner. And for me, it always seems like that one dude. There's like one dude that always ends up killing you, and you're like, how does that guy kill me? His KD is like, he's like 6 and 14, and he's killed me every single time. And I can destroy everybody else on their team. I have the upper hand, a head glitching spot or whatever it might be over this other dude, and that one guy kills me over and over and over again. And that happens to me nonstop. And I don't know, and it's not just the same guy. I'm just saying in one lobby, it seems to be the connection basis of whatever it is that that person can somehow kill me. I don't know. Again, leave a comment. Let me know if I'm the only one that experiences this, and you guys are like, you're effing crazy, Hess. But for me, I'm like, this is legit. Like, this is the real. This is the truth. This is what happens, and that's what I felt in Modern Warfare 3 a lot, a lot, a lot. It was horrible. Modern Warfare 2 didn't have this lag compensation crap, and I could get nukes with 2-bar connections. I could get nukes with 3 bars a little bit easier. And on Modern Warfare 2, if you had a 3-bar connection, if I did at least, and I used an AC-130, it was absolutely atrocious. Because, and right now I'm at the point where I have enough money, and I have RPGs, and I have or RPGs, my LMGs, and my wave gun. I'm trying to get a ray gun at this point because it's kind of the last thing you need to get. Especially if you're going to go into your 20s, man, you got to get that ray gun, especially for those dogs coming up. But anyway, lag compensation to me was a joke, man. Oh, and there's a glorious ray gun. God, I love that ray gun, man. It looks so ill. There's like no greater feeling than a little happy dance right there. But yeah, man, it was just one of those things where it was like lag compensation destroyed me in that game. And my point back to Drifter's comment was he was saying like when you had lag in games and stuff like in Modern Warfare 2 and he said Call of Duty 4, like you learned how to like adjust to the lag, like and that makes sense. I mean, if you lust, what the hell? If you this is a long ass commentary, yeah. So if you learn to adjust to the lag, it makes sense that you'll be able to adjust to it and like compensate yourself. But having them auto compensate you, it automatically put like. So anytime there was a game that I was in where there was a dude with a 2-bar, I was like, oh man, this is just gonna be horrible for me. So I don't know, man. And and it's a horrible excuse. Like there's people that do great on that game. Um, I I just wasn't one of them. I had about 30 MOABs, and most of them were on the expansion maps. Um, and I didn't try getting MOABs for the longest time, and I finally, after I like got gold guns with like all of the gold guns that I wanted to, SMGs, LMGs, assault rifles, I was like, yeah, I'll try to get a MOAB, and I ended up being able to pull it off in the first couple of days of trying, which was great, man. It felt good, but it didn't give you that feeling that getting a nuke had, and I don't know how to describe it, man. But nukes for me was like maybe because they were easier for me to get, and I was more comfortable with being able to get tactical nukes. And obviously, I've got over 300 and what is it, 320 probably tactical nukes. Um, and for and if you guys missed that on TNT, I do every Tuesday. I do a tactical nuke video, and and I don't know when this video actually is going to be coming out. It might be on a Tuesday or the day after. But every Tuesday I do a nuke video, and currently right now I'm doing the nukes on PS3, which has just been an atrocious sight because of all the hacked lobbies. But I pulled it off, man. I got 10 nukes on the PS3, and I got my nuke emblem, which was a cool feeling. But anyway, yeah, nukes for me were way tighter than getting a MOABs, and not having like an ending kill streak in Black Ops 2, I don't think is going to affect the gameplay very much. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens with YouTube commentators in Black Ops 2. And actually, maybe I'll save that commentary for the next video of like my thoughts on who's going to survive and who's going to do well in Black Ops 2. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll use that for the next commentary if that's cool. But what I was saying in the previous commentary, though, at the very end of the video, most of you guys probably dropped off. For you guys that are loyal and that followed through and actually like watched the whole video and listened to the whole video, kudos to you guys, and smack yourselves on the back on my behalf. I appreciate you guys, not on the backside, but on the back. I appreciate you guys for sticking through it. But anyway, yeah. So I mentioned something about. Can you guys imagine like a pack-a-punch, or not a pack-a-punch, a mystery box full of just wonder weapons? How effing sweet would that be? Like you pull a mystery box and you can get one of like any wonder weapon that's been in zombies, along with maybe some new ones. That'd be cool. But it would be cool to be able to have like these random wonder weapons that you had on random maps that you then you could just use on whatever map they have created, or even be able to recreate some of the old maps and add some of those features in. Like, I mean, they added mule kick to this one. Like, why couldn't they add PhD flop rain? That to me would make it way better. Just because, like PhD flopper, it was fun for me. If you haven't seen my moon strategy or whatever, I did a PhD flopper and claymore only like rounds, like to round 20 or something like that, where I just used claymore and PhD floppers, and it was just hella fun, like just to run around just flopping and blowing things up. Plus the blast radius or whatever, or not being able to have explosives damage you, which kills me quite a bit of the time because I end up throwing them in bad spots and I end up dying. But that's my own stupidity for that. But yeah, man, it'd be cool if they had like new things they could introduce to some of this stuff. Like it would be cool to be able to have something to the effect of the mystery box with pack a punches and adding the old perks to the old maps. I think that's like a direction that we could possibly go in zombies would be cool. Like with this map, and it's a prime example. I mean, this is a Black Ops um, map. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. It's a World at War map brought to you on Black Ops with Black Ops guns and some new perks and stuff. Like that's pretty friggin' sweet, man. They can do these things and bring back, like, breathe new life into old maps again. And I mean, I don't know, just something to throw around. I mean, Lord knows if the new direction of zombies is going to be as addictive as the old one. The fact that they have leaderboards for all that stuff scares me, quite frankly, because I don't see, like, anytime I see leaderboards, I just think hacked. Like as soon as stuff like that happens, I just think hacks. People are just gonna hack stuff, and it's just gonna be lame. I never paid attention to leaderboards ever because the top like handful of things are just always spammed full of crap. Um, but I mean, I like the concept of it, but because of all the hacks, it makes it stupid. I'm not sure if people are gonna be able to hack in zombies or not. We'll see as the game comes out. But yeah, man, just some random thoughts about the gameplay. I'm round 20 finally. Looks like I have the perks necessary to continue this journey, and you can see that I chose to have sleight of hand and mule kick. I chose mule kick, and mule kick is great. It's kind of like the good and the bad of choosing the perk, because what happens very often to myself is I'll have mule kick and then I'll switch to a gun and then get downed and then realize I just lost my wonder weapon because it was the third gun or whatever it is that was selected for mule kick. So, but this strategy is pretty simple, man. You just run around in these circles and you just kind of go ape and just keep running and eventually, like, if you kill a zombie, another one will come in kind of near to wherever you are, and you'll just be able to just keep running forward. And so they don't trap you and spawn from in front of you. It's like predictive. The way that the engine works, it's predictive and it spawns next to where you are. So if you keep moving forward, then they're going to keep spawning kind of behind you. It's so it doesn't, if that makes any sense. If it was just them spawning randomly, which is originally how I thought it was, you can see this guy. One guy is kind of spawning up front, and then I killed a whole bunch of guys, so they're all coming in at this point. But I mean, for the most part, yeah, I mean, there's like one guy in front right there, but for the most part, they spawn behind you, and if you just keep running around, then they'll line up behind you, and it just makes for a nice little train, as Syndicate would say. So, anyways, guys, this commentary is just about coming to an end. Appreciate you guys for stopping by and watching. If you guys watch the whole thing, leave a comment. Let me know you guys watch the whole thing. Really appreciate you guys, and thanks again for watching. And if you guys do like the video, give it a thumbs up. I always appreciate that. Shows that you guys are dedicated and like the content. But have a good one. And if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe and check back tomorrow for the next parts. Round 21. Thanks, guys.